Hello, English learners. Welcome back to English Practice with Julia. I'm really happy you're here today because fluency is not a secret talent. It is a skill you can build step by step, day by day, with simple habits, clear sentences, and the right kind of practice. And today, we're doing a full fluency masterclass focused on real daily life English so you can speak more smoothly, think faster, and feel more confident when you open your mouth. Even if you still make mistakes, even if you forget words sometimes, even if you feel shy, because fluency is not perfect English, fluency is moving forward and staying calm while you speak. And that calm feeling, that flow, is something you can train, like training a muscle. Before we begin, take one slow breath, relax your shoulders, and remind yourself, I don't need perfect English. I need useful English. I need simple English. I need repeatable English. And you will hear me use the word repeatable a lot because fluency comes from repeating the right things, not from collecting 1,000 fancy words and never using them. Fluency comes from using the same strong sentence patterns again and again in real situations until your mouth feels comfortable. Let's start with a simple truth. Your brain loves safety. When you speak English, your brain is trying to protect you. It wants you to stay quiet because quiet feels safe. But you are not in danger. You are learning, and learning is allowed to feel uncomfortable. So we will train your brain to feel safe while speaking. And the first step is to reduce pressure. Here is one rule for today. Speak in short waves, not in long oceans. Many learners try to speak in long sentences, and then they get lost. They run out of breath. They forget a word, and they stop. Instead, speak in short waves. One idea, then another, and you will sound natural, and you will feel in control. Now I want you to repeat after me, slowly and clearly. You can say it out loud or whisper it, but try to use your mouth because fluency lives in the mouth, not only in the mind. I can speak in short waves. I can pause and continue. I can keep going, even with mistakes. Say it again, a little more confidently. I can speak in short waves. I can pause and continue. I can keep going, even with mistakes. Good. Now we build. The biggest problem that blocks fluency is not grammar. It is searching for perfect words, searching for perfect structure, searching for the best sentence. And when you search, you stop speaking. So we will train a different habit. We will train keep speaking habits. Even if the sentence is simple, imagine you are talking to a friend Ritsitse. You are not writing an exam. You are sharing a message. The goal is connection, not perfection. So today, we will practice 3 core fluency moves, and we will practice them again and again in daily life situations. The first fluency move is called start small. Start with a safe sentence, then add detail. For example, instead of trying to speak perfectly from the beginning, start with a simple sentence like, I had a busy day. That is a safe start. Then you can add details. I had a busy day. I had meetings. I ran errands. I didn't have much time to rest. That is fluent speech. Simple start plus details. Let's practice this pattern together. I will give you a simple starter sentence. Then you will repeat it. Then I will add a detail. Then you repeat again. Starter sentence. I had a busy day today. Repeat. I had a busy day today. Now, add detail. I had a busy day today. I had a lot to do. Repeat. I had a busy day today. I had a lot to do. Now add one more detail. I had a busy day today. I had a lot to do, so I feel tired now. Repeat. I had a busy day today. I had a lot to do, so I feel tired now. Very good. Notice how natural that feels, because you are not forcing one long sentence. You are stacking short sentences. This is how fluent people speak. Now we use the same method for other daily life starters, and you will practice with your own details. Starter. This morning, I woke up early. Repeat. This morning, I woke up early. Add detail. This morning, I woke up early and I felt a little sleepy. Repeat. This morning, I woke up early and I felt a little sleepy. Add one more detail. This morning, I woke up early and I felt a little sleepy, so I made coffee. Repeat. This morning, I woke up early and I felt a little sleepy, so I made coffee. Now your turn. Choose one detail, any detail, maybe. I checked my phone, or I took a shower, or I went for a walk. And say the whole thing again, slowly. This morning, I woke up early and I felt a little sleepy, so I made coffee. And say it once, then say it again, but a little faster, not too fast, just smoother. Now, the second fluency move is buy time, because in real conversations, you sometimes need a moment to think. Fluent speakers do not think faster than you. They simply use natural time-buying phrases, so they stay calm while thinking. Let me give you some very common time-buying phrases, and we will practice them in full sentences. Let me think for a second. That's a good question. How can I explain this? Give me a moment. I'm not sure yet, but I think. Now repeat after me, slowly. That's a good question. Let me think for a second. Again, that's a good question. Let me think for a second. Now another one. How can I explain this? Again, how can I explain this? Now we connect these phrases to daily life topics, because fluency improves when you practice with real topics, not random sentences, so we will use a simple topic. Weekend plans. Imagine someone asks you, "What are you doing this weekend?" And you don't know how to answer quickly. You can say, "That's a good question. Let me think for a second. I think I'll rest at home and maybe meet a friend." Repeat after me. That's a good question. Let me think for a second. I think I'll rest at home and maybe meet a friend. Again, smoother. That's a good question. Let me think for a second. I think I'll rest at home and maybe meet a friend. Now your turn. Change the ending. Maybe you will say, go shopping, visit family, study English, clean the house, choose your ending, and speak the whole answer. That's a good question, and let me think for a second. I think I'll like, say it twice. Now another daily life topic, food. Imagine someone asks, "What do you want to eat?" And you feel pressure. Use a time-buying phrase. Let me think for a second. Maybe something light, like soup or salad. Repeat. Hmm. Let me think for a second. Maybe something light, like soup or salad. Again. Hmm. Let me think for a second. Maybe something light, like soup or salad. Now your version. Maybe you want rice, chicken, pasta, sandwiches. Say it. Hmm. Let me think for a second. Maybe repeats. Good. You are training calm speech. Now the third fluency move is paraphrase. And this is the most powerful skill in the world for fluency because you will forget words. Everyone forgets words. Even native speakers forget words. But fluent people do not stop. They explain the word using easier English. They describe it, they give an example, they use a similar word, and the conversation continues. For example, imagine you forget the word appointment. You can say, I have a meeting with the doctor, or I have a time booked with the doctor, and it is okay. You communicated. Let's practice paraphrasing with very simple daily life words. I will say the difficult word. Then I will show you how to explain it in easy English. Then you repeat, word, receipt, easy explanation. The paper they give you after you pay. Repeat after me. A receipt is the paper they give you after you pay. Again. A receipt is the paper they give you after you pay. Word, ingredients, easy explanation, the things you use to cook. Repeat. Ingredients are the things you use to cook. Again, ingredients are the things you use to cook. Word, traffic, easy explanation, a lot of cars on the road. Repeat. Traffic is when there are a lot of cars on the road. Again, traffic is when there are a lot of cars on the road. Now we make it real. You will practice paraphrasing in conversation style. Imagine you are in a store and you forget the word discount. You can say, is there a lower price? Or is it cheaper today? Or do you have a sale? Repeat after me. Is it cheaper today? Or is the price the same? Again, is it cheaper today? Or is the price the same? Now practice another one. Imagine you forget charger. You can say, the thing I use to charge my phone, Kurt. Repeat. Do you have the thing I use to charge my phone? Again, do you have the thing I use to charge my phone? Perfect. This is fluency, not perfect vocabulary, but flexible speaking. Now we are going to do a fluency warm-up that you can do every day. And I want you to treat it like a daily workout because it only takes a few minutes, but it builds speed and clarity. First, we do the 3-sentence daily recap. You will speak 3 sentences about your day, and you will repeat them 2 times, first slowly, then smoother. Here are 3 model sentences. You can repeat mine first. Today was a normal day. I handled a few tasks, and I stayed busy. Now I want to relax and take it easy. Repeat after me, slowly. Today was a normal day. I handled a few tasks, and I stayed busy. Now I want to relax and take it easy. Now say the same 3 sentences again, but smoother, not faster, smoother. Today was a normal day. I handled a few tasks, and I stayed busy. Now I want to relax and take it easy. Good. Now you will create your own 3 sentences. Choose your situation. Maybe you studied. Maybe you worked. Maybe you went out. Maybe you stayed home, and speak 3 short sentences. Sentence 1, today, I. Sentence 2, I also. Sentence 3, now I. Say them, then repeat them once more. Now we expand this to a 5-sentence story. Because fluency grows when you can connect ideas in order with simple connectors, and we will use the easiest connectors and, buts, so, because, then. These are small words, but they are fluency magic. Let's practice with a short daily story. Repeat after me. This morning I woke up late. I felt rushed, so I got ready quickly. I skipped breakfast because I didn't have time. Then I went out and started my day. Now I'm hungry, but I'll eat soon. Say it with me, one line at a time. This morning I woke up late. I felt rushed, so I got ready quickly. I skipped breakfast because I didn't have time. Then I went out and started my day. Now I'm hungry, but I'll eat soon. Now say it all together, slowly. This morning I woke up late. I felt rushed, so I got ready quickly. I skipped breakfast because I didn't have time. Then I went out and started my day. Now I'm hungry, but I'll eat soon. Very good. Now your turn. Make your own 5-sentence story. It can be simple. Even boring is fine. Boring stories are perfect for practice because you can repeat them many times, use these connectors, and but, so, because, then, start, this morning. And continue. 5 sentences. Say it once, then repeat it again. And try to sound calmer the second time. Now we move to another important fluency skill, trucage. Chunking. Chunking means you speak in ready-made groups of words, not word by word, because speaking word by word is slow and stressful, but speaking in chunks is natural and fast. For example, instead of building a sentence from zero, you can use chunks like, to be honest, the main thing is, what I mean is. In my opinion, it depends. That makes sense. I'm not used to. I'm looking forward to. These chunks are like doors. You open a door and the sentence comes out. Repeat after me. To be honest, I'm a little tired today. Again, to be honest, I'm a little tired today. Next, the main thing is, I want to improve my English fluency. Again, the main thing is, I want to improve my English fluency. Next, what I mean is, I want to speak smoothly without stopping so much. Again, what I mean is, I want to speak smoothly without stopping so much. Now we practice these chunks in daily life situations, and you will repeat and then create your own endings. Situation: someone asks, "How was your day?" You can answer, "To be honest, it was a bit stressful, but I managed." Repeat after me. To be honest, it was a bit stressful, but I managed. Again, to be honest, it was a bit stressful, but I managed. Now your version. Choose an ending. It was great. It was busy. It was boring. It was okay. Say it. To be honest, it was quartidins, but say it twice. Situation: someone asks, "Why are you learning English?" You can answer, "The main thing is, I want better opportunities, and I want to feel confident." Repeat. The main thing is, I want better opportunities, and I want to feel confident. Again, the main thing is, I want better opportunities, and I want to feel confident. Now your version. Maybe you want travel, friends, work, study. Say it. The main thing is I want to and I want it. Good. Now we will do a powerful exercise. Shadow and switch. I say a sentence, you repeat, then you switch one part and say your own version. This trains flexibility, and flexibility is fluency. Sentence, I'm trying to be more consistent with my English practice. Repeat, I'm trying to be more consistent with my English practice. Now switch one part, maybe change consistent to confident, or change English practice to speaking. Your version. I'm trying to be more you with my say it. Now another sentence. I usually practice for a few minutes in the evening. Repeat. I usually practice for a few minutes in the evening. Now switch chakrans, change the time, morning, afternoon, after dinner. Your version. I usually practice for a few minutes. Check. Say it twice. Now another sentence. When I don't know a word, I explain it in a different way. Repeat. When I don't know a word, I explain it in a different way. Now switch the ending. Maybe I use a simpler word. I give an example. Your version. When I don't know a word, excellent. Now let's address a fear that many learners have. My accent is not good. People will judge me. I sound strange. And I want to tell you something very important. Your accent is not your enemy. Your fear is the enemy. You do not need a perfect accent to be fluent. You need clear pronunciation, calm rhythm, and confident pacing. And you can build that. Here is a simple rhythm rule. Stress content words, relax small words. Content words are the meaning words. Nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs. Small words are the, a, to, of, for, and but. When you relax the small words, your speech sounds smoother. Let's practice one sentence with rhythm. Repeat after me and try to feel the music. I need to improve my speaking because I want to sound more confident. Again, I need to improve my speaking because I want to sound more confident. Now another, I practice every day, even if it's only 10 minutes. Again, I practice every day, even if it's only 10 minutes. Now your turn. Create one sentence using this frame. I practice hybrid because. Say it twice. Now we'll do a daily life role play practice. But remember, it is still one host voice. You will just repeat the lines or you won. And practice speaking as if you are in the situation. Situation, ordering coffee. I will say the line, you repeat, and then I will give you small variations. Hi, can I get a coffee? Please, repeat. Hi, can I get a coffee? Please. Now add a detail. Hi, can I get a coffee? Please, with milk. Repeat. Hi, can I get a coffee? Please, with milk. Now another variation. Hi, can I get a coffee? Please, to go. Repeat. Hi, can I get a coffee? Nice and please, to go. Now your variation. Choose one. Iced, hot, small, large, no sugar. Say it. Hi, can I get a, please? Say it twice. Situation, at a supermarket. You can ask, excuse me, where can I find the rice? Repeat. Excuse me, where can I find the rice? Again, excuse me, where can I find the rice? Now switch the item, bread, eggs, soap, shampoo. One might, your choice, truly. Excuse me, where can I find this good situation on the phone? You can say, "Hi, I'm calling about," and this is a powerful chunk. "I'm calling about," which is repeat. "Hi, I'm calling about my order." Again, "Hi, I'm calling about my order." Now switch. Appointment, delivery, payment, your choice. "Hi, I'm calling about Nai." Excellent. Now we close this first section with a mindset and habit that will change everything. Fluency is built by consistent small speaking, not by rare big study sessions. So here is your daily fluency routine, and we will practice it right now. Step 1, 1 minute of warm up. Say any easy sentence 10 times, like, "I'm practicing my English today." And each time you say it, you try to sound smoother, repeat after me, and we will do it slowly. "I'm practicing my English today." Again, "I'm practicing my English today." Again, "I'm practicing my English today." Now you continue on your own. Say it 7 more times, softly. Step 2, 2 minutes of daily recap, 3 sentences about your day. You already practiced that. Step 3, 2 minutes of paraphrase training. Pick one object near you, a cup, a phone, a pen, and describe it in easy English. "It's small. I use it every day. It helps me." Let's do it together with phone. Repeat after me. "It's something I use every day. I use it to call people and send messages. I also use it for videos and information." Say it again, smoother. "It's something I use every day. I use it to call people and send messages. I also use it for videos and information." Now your turn. Choose an object and say 3 sentences. "It's something I use it to. It helps me." Say it twice. And that is your fluency foundation: short waves, time buying phrases, paraphrasing, chunking, rhythm, and daily repetition. In the next section of our masterclass, we will go deeper into speaking speed, natural conversation patterns, and how to answer common questions smoothly without freezing, and you will practice many more daily life situations with simple, repeatable sentences so you can build real fluency that stays with you. Now let's keep going. And I want you to remember the main promise of this master class. You are not here to memorize English. You are here to build a speaking habit, a speaking rhythm, and a speaking system you can reuse in real life, because real fluency means you can handle common situations, you can answer questions smoothly, and you can keep talking even when your mind goes blank. So in this section, we will train your automatic answers. These are simple answers you can use again and again. Automatic answers are important because in daily life, people ask the same kinds of questions over and over. How are you? What are you doing? Where are you going? What do you do for work? How was your day? What did you do yesterday? And when you have automatic answers, your mouth starts speaking without panic, and your brain has time to think. Let's begin with the most common question in the world. How are you? Many learners answer only, "I'm fine." But fluent speakers have many small variations, and these variations help you sound natural. Repeat after me, slowly. "I'm doing pretty well." Thanks. Again. "I'm doing pretty well." Thanks. Now another. "I'm okay. Just a bit tired." Again. "I'm okay. Just a bit tired." Now another. "I'm doing great. It's been a good day." Again. I'm doing great. It's been a good day. Now you will choose one answer and you will add one detail because details create fluency. Details make your English feel alive. Use this frame. I'm because. Repeat after me. I'm a little tired because I didn't sleep well. Again, I'm a little tired because I didn't sleep well. Now your turn. Choose your feeling: tired, busy, happy, stressed, calm, excited, and choose a reason and say it twice, slowly. I'm because. Good. Now we practice a second common question. What are you up to? Or what are you doing? Repeat after me. Not much. I'm just taking it easy. Again, not much. I'm just taking it easy. Now another. I'm just working on a few things. Again, I'm just working on a few things. Now another. I'm getting ready to go out. Again, I'm getting ready to go out. Now I want you to practice answering with a simple three-part structure. This is a fluency formula you can use everywhere. First, say what you are doing. Second, give a small reason or goal. Third, add a time word. Now, today, later, tonight. Here is a model answer. Repeat after me. I'm cooking dinner right now because I'm hungry and I want something simple. Again, I'm cooking dinner right now because I'm hungry and I want something simple. Now your version, use the same structure. I'm here right now because, and do say it twice. Now we build automatic answers for another question. Where are you going? Repeat after me. I'm heading to the store. Again, I'm heading to the store. Now another. I'm on my way to work. Again, I'm on my way to work. Now another. I'm just going out for a walk. Again, I'm just going out for a walk. Now we add details again because details are the bridge to fluency. Repeat after me. I'm heading to the store. I need to pick up a few things. Again, I'm heading to the store. I need to pick up a few things. Now your version, change the place. Pharmacy, market, bank, gym, friend's house, and add one reason. I'm heading to is Simi. I need to say it twice. Now let's train an even more important skill, answering and asking back. Because real conversation is not only answering, it is also returning the question. And this makes you sound social, confident, and natural. For example, someone says, "How are you?" You answer, then you ask, "How about you?" Or "And you?" Or "How's your day going?" Repeat after me. I'm doing pretty well. Thanks. How about you? Again, I'm doing pretty well. Thanks. How about you? Now another. I'm okay, just a bit busy today. How's your day going? Again, I'm okay, just a bit busy today. How's your day going? Now your turn. Create one answer and ask back. Thanks. How about you? Say it twice. Good. Now we are going to work on speaking without stopping. And this is where many learners struggle. They can say one sentence, but then silence comes. So we will train continuation. How to continue. Here are 3 continuation tools, and we will practice them in real sentences. Tool 1, add an example, use for example. Tool 2, add a reason, use because. Tool 3, add a small story, use actually. Repeat after me. I'm trying to improve my English. For example, I practice speaking every day. Again, I'm trying to improve my English. For example, I practice speaking every day. Now another. I'm trying to improve my English because I want to feel more confident. Again, I'm trying to improve my English because I want to feel more confident. Now another attention, I'm trying to improve my English. Actually, I started recently, and I'm enjoying it. Again, I'm trying to improve my English. Actually, I started recently, and I'm enjoying it. Now you will choose one topic and continue speaking using one of these tools. Topic choices, work, study, daily routine, food, exercise, family, English practice. Use one frame. I'm shits for example, or I'm shits because, or I'm actually. Say it twice. Now we focus on a very common fluency problem. I translate in my head, and the translation habit slows you down. So we will train English thinking in a practical way, not a magical way. English thinking starts with simple labels, not full sentences. For example, when you look around, you can label things: cup, croquet, window, door, phone, chair, and then you can label actions: sitting, standing, walking, waiting, cooking, and then you can label feelings: tired, relaxed, hungry, focused. And when your brain gets used to labels, your brain starts building sentences faster. So let's do a label exercise together. And please do it out loud if you can. Look around you and say 3 object words slowly: cup, phone, window. Now say 3 action words: sitting, waiting, listening. Now say 3 feeling words: calm, curious, ready, good. Now we turn labels into sentences. Repeat after me. I'm sitting right now. I'm listening to English. I feel calm and focused. Again, smoother. I'm sitting right now. I'm listening to English. I feel calm and focused. Now your turn. Use your own labels and make 3 sentences. I'm Holger right now. I'm Hol. I feel, then say them twice. Now we move into one of the most practical fluency workouts: daily life mini conversations. You will practice speaking like you are in real life, again and again. We start with greetings and small talk, because small talk is the doorway to longer talk. And if you can do small talk smoothly, you will feel fluent in many situations. Repeat after me. Hi, how's it going? Again, hey, how's it going? Now a natural reply: pretty good. How about you? Again, pretty good. How about you? Now add one detail: pretty good. I'm just taking it easy today. How about you? Again, pretty good. I'm just taking it easy today. How about you? Now another small talk line. How's your week been? Repeat. How's your week been? Now answer. It's been busy, but not too bad. Again, it's been busy, but not too bad. Now add detail. It's been busy, but not too bad. I've been trying to stay organized. Again, it's been busy, but not too bad. I've been trying to stay organized. Now your version. Choose good, stressful, productive, slow, and say it. It's been but good. Say it twice. Now we practice making plans. Another very common daily conversation. Repeat after me. Are you free later? Again, are you free later? Now answer. I might be free later. What's up? Again, I might be free later. What's up? Now another answer. I'm not sure yet, but I think I can make time. Again, I'm not sure yet, but I think I can make time. Now another answer. I'm a bit busy today. Maybe another time. Again, I'm a bit busy today. Maybe another time. Now your turn. Choose one answer and say it twice. Now we train polite conversation. Because fluency also means you can be polite and clear without sounding too direct or too short. Repeat after me. Would you mind helping me for a moment? Again, would you mind helping me for a moment? Now another, could you please tell me where this is? Again, could you please tell me where this is? Now another, do you happen to know what time it is? Again, do you happen to know what time it is? These phrases make your English sound natural and respectful, and they also buy time because polite phrases are longer, and that gives your brain a moment to breathe. Now we will practice clarifying because in real life, sometimes you don't understand, and many learners stay silent. But fluent speakers ask for clarification. Repeat after me. Sorry, could you say that again? Again. Sorry, could you say that again? Now another. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you repeat it? Again. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you repeat it? Now another. Do you mean repeat? Do you mean now practice with an example? Do you mean tomorrow or today? Again, do you mean tomorrow or today? Now your turn. Choose your own options, morning or evening, this one or that one, here or there, and say it twice. Do you mean or good? That is real life fluency. Now we go deeper into a fluency technique that changes everything. Soft starts. Many learners start a sentence too hard, too suddenly, and they feel pressure. But fluent speakers often start softly, with small phrases like, well, honestly, actually, you know, I mean, to be fair. And these soft starts create natural rhythm, and they reduce fear. Repeat after me. Well, I'm not sure, but I think so. Again, well, I'm not sure, but I think so. Now, another, actually, I was thinking about that. Again, actually, I was thinking about that. Now, another, honestly, I don't really feel like going out today. Again, honestly, I don't really feel like going out today. Now, your turn. Choose one soft start and create one sentence. Well, actually, honestly, say it twice. Now we practice a powerful fluency exercise called 3 ways to say it, because fluency grows when you can express the same idea in different simple ways. Idea, I'm tired. Repeat after me. 3 ways, I'm tired, I'm a bit exhausted. I could really use some rest. Say them again, slowly. I'm tired, I'm a bit exhausted. I could really use some rest. Now your turn. Choose one idea. I'm busy, I'm hungry, I'm happy, I'm worried. And say it in 3 ways. I will model one, and then you copy the pattern. Idea, I'm busy today. I have a lot going on. My schedule is pretty full. Now you choose your idea and say 3 ways, and repeat the 3 ways one more time. This exercise is small, but it builds real conversational flexibility. Now we do a longer speaking practice, a 1 minute talk, but we will make it easy. You will speak in short waves and you will use the continuation tools. For example, because, actually, topic, my daily routine. I will demonstrate a short talk. Then you will repeat parts. Then you will create your own. My daily routine is pretty simple. I usually wake up and get ready. Then I handle my main tasks. One, for example, I might work, study, or run errands. I try to stay organized because it helps me feel calm. Actually, when I plan my day, I feel less stressed. And at the end of the day, yeah, I like to relax, maybe with music, a walk, or some quiet time. Now repeat after me, but we will do it in smaller waves. My daily routine is pretty simple. Again, my daily routine is pretty simple. Next wave, I usually wake up and get ready. Then I handle my main tasks. Repeat. I usually wake up and get ready. Then I handle my main tasks. Next wave. For example, I might work, study, or run errands. Repeat. For example, I might work, study, or run errands. Next wave. I try to stay organized because it helps me feel calm. Repeat. I try to stay organized because it helps me feel calm. Next wave. Actually, when I plan my day, I feel less stressed. Repeat. Actually, when I plan my day, I feel less stressed. Final wave. At the end of the day, I like to relax, maybe with music, a walk, or some quiet time. Repeat. At the end of the day, I like to relax, maybe with music, a walk, or some quiet time. Now, your 1 minute talk, you can use this simple structure and remember short waves. My daily routine is marsin and usually I sem krukui. For example, I try to because and actually at the end of the day, say it once, then say it again. Smoother. Now we close this section with pronunciation and clarity because fluency is not only speed, it is clarity. And a calm pace often sounds more fluent than a fast, messy pace. Here is your clarity rule. Open your mouth a little more and don't swallow the ending sounds, especially the T, D, K, P sounds. And don't worry, you can practice this with simple sentences. Repeat after me and make the final sounds clear. I want to get better at speaking. Again, I want to get better at speaking. Now another. I practiced a little bit today. Again, I practiced a little bit today. Now another. I can speak clearly and calmly. Again, I can speak clearly and calmly. Good. Clarity builds confidence. Confidence builds fluency. In the next section, we will train longer answers, how to answer common daily questions with 4 or 5 sentences, how to tell short stories smoothly, and how to keep going when you forget words with real conversation style practice. Let's continue. And in this section, we will build something very important, longer answers, because many learners can answer with 1 sentence. But real fluency feels like you can answer with 4 or 5 sentences, calmly, without rushing, without freezing. And you can do that with the simple structure. Here is the structure, and I want you to remember it because you can use it for almost any question. First, give a direct answer. Second, give 1 reason. Third, add 1 detail or example. Fourth, add a small feeling or opinion. Fifth, ask back or add a closing line. This is how you create a fluent answer, not one sentence, but a small flow. Let's practice with a very common question. What do you do in your free time? Here is a model answer using the structure. Listen first, then repeat in waves. In my free time, I usually like to relax and do something simple. I enjoy going for walks because it helps me clear my mind. For example, I might walk in the evening and listen to music. I think it's a nice way to reset after a busy day. What about you? What do you like to do in your free time? Now repeat after me, one wave at a time. In my free time, I usually like to relax and do something simple. Again, in my free time, I usually like to relax and do something simple. Next wave. I enjoy going for walks because it helps me clear my mind. Repeat. I enjoy going for walks because it helps me clear my mind. Next wave. For example, I might walk in the evening and listen to music. Repeat. For example, I might walk in the evening and listen to music. Next wave. I think it's a nice way to reset after a busy day. Repeat. I think it's a nice way to reset after a busy day. Final wave. What about you? What you like to do in your free time? Repeat. What about you? What do you like to do in your free time? Now say the whole answer slowly. In my free time, I usually like to relax and do something simple. I enjoy going for walks because it helps me clear my mind. For example, I might walk in the evening and listen to music. I think it's a nice way to reset after a busy day. What about you? What do you like to do in your free time? Great. Now your turn. And I want you to keep it simple. Do not search for fancy words. Choose one free time activity: walking, cooking, movies, reading, gaming, talking with friends, exercise, cleaning, learning English, and use the same structure. Direct answer. In my free time, I usually chakissid reason because unsisets example. For example, feeling, I think, existuin ask back. What about you? Say your answer twice. Now, another common question. How was your day? This is so common, and you can train an automatic 5-sentence answer. Model answer. My day was pretty busy, but overall it was okay. I had a few things to handle, so I stayed focused most of the day. For example, I worked on some tasks and ran a couple of errands. Honestly, I felt a little tired, but I'm happy I got things done. Now I just want to relax. How was your day? Now repeat after me. Wave by wave. My day was pretty busy, but overall it was okay. Again, my day was pretty busy, but overall it was okay. Next, I had a few things to handle, so I stayed focused most of the day. Repeat, I had a few things to handle, so I stayed focused most of the day. Next, for example, I worked on some tasks and ran a couple of errands. Repeat, for example, I worked on some tasks and ran a couple of errands. Next, honestly, I felt a little tired, but I'm happy I got things done. Repeat, honestly, I felt a little tired, but I'm happy I got things done. Final. Now I just want to relax. How was your day? Repeat. Now I just want to relax. How was your day? Now your version. And please choose easy daily life words. My day was wet ugu, but I had so urdas for example. Honestly. Now, How was your day? Say it twice. Now we move into short story fluency because telling short stories is one of the strongest signs of fluency, and you can tell short stories with a very easy story frame. Here is the frame, and we will practice it again and again. First, set the time. Yesterday, this morning, last week. Second, say what happened. Third, say the result. Fourth, say how you felt. Fifth, add a small lesson or closing. Let's do a simple story, missing the bus. Model story. Yesterday morning, I was getting ready to go out, but I moved a little slowly. Then I realized I was late, so I rushed, but I still missed the bus. In the end, I had to take a different way, and it took longer. I felt annoyed at first, but then I told myself, it's okay, it happens. Next time, I'll leave a bit earlier. Now, repeat after me. In waves. Yesterday morning, I was getting ready to go out, but I moved a little slowly. Repeat. Yesterday morning, I was getting ready to go out, but I moved a little slowly. Next wave. Then I realized I was late, so I rushed, but I still missed the bus. Repeat. Then I realized I was late, so I rushed, but I still missed the bus. Next wave. In the end, I had to take a different way, and it took longer. Repeat. In the end, I had to take a different way, and it took longer. Next wave. I felt annoyed at first, but then I told myself, it's okay, it happens. Repeat. I felt annoyed at first, but then I told myself, it's okay, it happens. Final wave. Next time, I'll leave a bit earlier. Repeat. Next time, I'll leave a bit earlier. Now say the whole story, slowly. Yesterday morning, I was getting ready to go out, but I moved a little slowly. Then I realized I was late, so I rushed, but I still missed the bus. In the end, I had to take a different way, and it took longer. I felt annoyed at first, but then I told myself, it's okay, it happens. Next time, I'll leave a bit earlier. Now your turn. Choose one daily life story topic, and I will give you options. Option 1, you forgot something at home. Option 2, you had a small problem with an order. Option 3, you met a friend. Option 4, you cooked something. Option 5, you had a busy day and you felt tired. Choose one and use the story frame, time, yesterday, this morning, last night, what happened, is edin, result, so, feeling, I felt, and closing, next time, but it was okay. I learned, urbans, say your story once, then say it again, smoother. Now we train an extremely useful skill for fluency, self-correction without stopping, because you will make mistakes. And fluent speakers correct themselves naturally. They do not freeze. They do not apologize too much. They simply adjust and keep going. Here are 3 correction phrases, and they are very natural. Sorry. Let me say that again. Repeat after me. I went there on Monday. On Tuesday. Again, I went there on Monday. On Tuesday. Now another. I ordered 2 coffees. Sorry, 2 teas. Again, I ordered 2 coffees. Sorry, 2 teas. Now another. Let me say that again. I wasn't angry. I was just tired. Again, let me say that again. I wasn't angry. I was just tired. Now your turn. Create one correction sentence. It can be very simple. I sim overtsi. I mean, ntiti. Say it twice. This skill keeps you fluent because it removes fear of mistakes. You are allowed to adjust while speaking. Now we move into a major fluency builder. Filler phrases, but not weak filler like all the time. We want strong filler, natural filler, phrases that hold the floor while you think and they make you sound conversational. Here are some strong fillers. Basically, actually, honestly, kind of, sort of, let's see. How can I put it? Repeat after me and feel the rhythm. Basically, I've been trying to practice every day. Again, basically, I've been trying to practice every day. Now another, honestly, I'm not sure. Let's see. Again, honestly, I'm not sure. Let's see. Now another, how can I put it? I want to explain it clearly. Again, how can I put it? I want to explain it clearly. Now we will use these fillers in real daily life Q&A question. Why did you choose that? Answer. Basically, it felt like the best option because it was simple and convenient. Repeat after me. Basically, it felt like the best option because it was simple and convenient. Again, basically, it felt like the best option because it was simple and convenient. Now your version. Basically, I chose it because say it twice. Question, do you like it? Answer, honestly, yes, I like it. It's comfortable. And it makes things easier. Repeat. Honestly, yes, I like it. It's comfortable and it makes things easier. Again, honestly, yes, I like it. It's comfortable and it makes things easier. Now your version, honestly, yes, no, because say it twice. Now we practice giving opinions because opinions are everywhere in conversation and many learners freeze when they want to say their opinion. They think they need perfect English, but you can use simple opinion frames. Repeat after me. In my opinion, it's a good idea. Again, in my opinion, it's a good idea. Now another, I think it depends. Again, I think it depends. Now another, from my point of view, it's better to keep it simple. Again, from my point of view, it's better to keep it simple. Now practice with real daily topics. Topic. Is it better to wake up early? Answer model. In my opinion, waking up early can be helpful because you have more quiet time, but it depends on your schedule. Repeat after me. In my opinion, waking up early can be helpful because you have more quiet time, but it depends on your schedule. Again, in my opinion, waking up early can be helpful because you have more quiet time, but it depends on your schedule. Now your version, maybe you agree, maybe you don't. Keep it simple, in my opinion. Because tikus, but say it twice. Now we move into something very practical. Explaining your routine. Because in daily life, people ask, what do you usually do? What's your day like? What do you do after work? And you can answer smoothly with routine language. Here are useful routine chunks. I usually, most of the time, on weekdays, on weekends. After that, then usually I end the day by repeat after me. On weekdays, I usually wake up, get ready, and start my day. Again, on weekdays, I usually wake up, get ready, and start my day. Now add detail. Most of the time, I try to stay organized and finish my tasks one by one. Repeat. Most of the time, I try to stay organized and finish my tasks one by one. Now another. After that, I like to relax a little. Repeat. After that, I like to relax a little. Now your routine answer. Use these chunks and speak for 5 sentences. On weekdays, I usually, then, most of the time, after that, usually I end the day by say it once, then repeat it. Now we will do a conversation style practice where you learn to extend answers naturally using one more thing. Because when you finish your answer, you can add, and one more thing, and then add a final detail. This is a strong fluency move. Repeat after me. And one more thing, I'm trying to be consistent, even if I'm busy. Again, and one more thing, I'm trying to be consistent, even if I'm busy. Now use it in an answer. Say, my day was busy, but it was fine. And one more thing, I'm proud that I didn't give up. Repeat, my day was busy, but it was fine. And one more thing, I'm proud that I didn't give up. Again, my day was busy, but it was fine. And one more thing, I'm proud that I didn't give up. Now your turn. Create one sentence using and one more thing. And one more thing. Say it twice. Now, let's do a final practice for this section, a full longer answer with calm pacing, using everything. Soft start, direct answer, reason, example, feeling, and asking back. Question, do you enjoy learning English? Model answer, honestly, yes, I do enjoy learning English. I like it because it opens my world and it helps me communicate with more people. For example, I can understand more videos and I can speak with more confidence. Sometimes it's difficult, but I feel happy when I notice progress. What about you? Do you enjoy learning English? Now repeat after me in waves. Honestly, yes, I do enjoy learning English. Repeat. Honestly, yes, I do enjoy learning English. Next, I like it because it opens my world and it helps me communicate with more people. Repeat. I like it because it opens my world and it helps me communicate with more people. Next, for example, I can understand more videos and I can speak with more confidence. Repeat, for example, I can understand more videos and I can speak with more confidence. Next, sometimes it's difficult, but I feel happy when I notice progress. Repeat, sometimes it's difficult, but I feel happy when I notice progress. Final. What about you? Do you enjoy learning English? Repeat. What about you? Do you enjoy learning English? Now your version, keep it simple. Say it twice. Honestly, yes, no. I like it because, for example, sometimes, but wait a second. What about you? Excellent. You're building real speaking flow. In the next section, we will train everyday conversations in deeper detail, making requests, handling small problems, talking on the phone, talking about plans, and practicing quick responses. And we will also work on thinking faster, without stress, using easy speaking drills. Let's keep going. And now we will focus on real interaction skills, the kind of English you use when you need something. when something goes wrong, when you have to ask a question or explain a problem, because fluency is not only telling stories, fluency is also handling real moments calmly, clearly, and politely. In daily life, these moments happen all the time. You order something. The order is wrong. You call someone. You need information. You ask for help. You ask for directions. You return an item. You confirm details. You reschedule. And if you can do these things in English, you will feel very fluent, even if your vocabulary is simple. So first, we practice making requests. And I want you to notice something. Requests become easy when you use polite frames because the frame stays the same and only one word changes. Here are 3 powerful request frames. Repeat after me slowly. Could you please, just Davrin, again, could you please, Chakirte? Would it be possible to, Urdas, again, would it be possible to, Udas, do you mind if I, again, do you mind if I? Now we will fill the blank with daily life actions, and you will repeat, could you please help me for a moment? Repeat, could you please help me for a moment? Now another, would it be possible to reschedule our meeting? Repeat, would it be possible to reschedule our meeting? Now another, see, do you mind if I ask a quick question? Repeat, do you mind if I ask a quick question? Now your turn. Choose one frame and create 3 different requests and say them slowly. Could you please, could you please, could you please, or Artsu, would it be possible to, would it be possible to, would it be possible to, what we, or, do you mind if I, do you mind if I, do you mind if I? Now, let's practice a very important mini skill, softening. Because sometimes learners sound too direct, not because they are rude, but because they speak in short, simple sentences, and the listener may feel it's too strong. To soften a sentence, you can add small words like just, a bit, maybe, kind of. I was wondering if. And your English becomes friendly and natural. Repeat after me. I was wondering if you could help me. Again, I was wondering if you could help me. Now another. I just wanted to ask something. Again, I just wanted to ask something. Now another. Could you maybe explain that one more time? Again, could you maybe explain that one more time? Now your turn. Choose a situation, asking for help, asking for information, asking someone to repeat, and use one softener. I was wondering if I just wanted to, could you maybe to say it twice? Now we move to handling small problems, because this is where learners often freeze, they worry, they feel stressed, they don't know what to say. But you can handle problems with a simple pattern. Pattern first, say the issue. Second, say what you expected. Third, ask for a solution. Let's practice with a very common problem. Wrong order. Repeat after me. Sorry, I think there's a small mistake. Again, sorry, I think there's a small mistake. Now add the issue. Sorry, I think there's a small mistake. I ordered a coffee, but this is tea. Repeat. Sorry, I think there's a small mistake. I ordered a coffee, but this is tea. Now add what you want. Sorry, I think there's a small mistake. I ordered a coffee, but this is tea. Could you please change it? Repeat. Sorry, I think there's a small mistake. I ordered a coffee, but this is tea. Could you please change it? Now your version. Choose a different item, sandwich, salad, fries, or any daily item, and say the three-part pattern. Sorry, I think there's a small mistake. I ordered but this is Could you please say it twice? Now we practice money and price problems. Very common. Repeat after me. Sorry, I think I was charged twice. Again, sorry, I think I was charged twice. Now add detail. Sorry, I think I was charged twice. Could you please check the bill? Repeat. Sorry, I think I was charged twice. Could you please check the bill? Now another useful one. I think the price is different from what I saw. Could you check it for me? Repeat. I think the price is different from what I saw. Could you check it for me? Now your version. Choose one sentence and repeat it twice. Now we practice returning or exchanging. And you can do this with calm, simple English. Repeat after me. Hi, I'd like to return this. Again, hi, I'd like to return this. Now add a reason. Hey, I'd like to return this. It doesn't fit. Repeat. Hey, I'd like to return this. It doesn't fit. Now another reason. Hey, I'd like to return this. It's not what I expected. Repeat. Hi, I'd like to return this. It's not what I expected. Now another reason. Hi, I'd like to exchange this for a different size. Repeat. Hi, I'd like to exchange this for a different size. Now your version. Choose return or exchange and choose a reason and say it twice. Hi, I'd like to and this because and then good. Now we move to phone fluency because phone calls are stressful for many learners. You cannot see the person. You feel pressure. But phone English becomes easy when you have strong opening lines and strong closing lines. First, the opening line. Repeat after me. Hi, this is Julia. I'm calling about. Again, hi, this is Julia. I'm calling about. Now we fill it with daily topics. Hey, this is Julia. I'm calling about my appointment. Repeat. Hi, this is Julia. I'm calling about my appointment. Now another. Hi, this is Julia. I'm calling about my delivery. Repeat. Hi, this is Julia. I'm calling about my delivery. Now another. Hi, this is Julia. I'm calling about a payment issue. Repeat. Hi, this is Julia. I'm calling about a payment issue. Now we add the purpose. Hi, this is Julia. I'm calling about my delivery. It hasn't arrived yet. Repeat. Hi, this is Julia. I'm calling about my delivery. It hasn't arrived yet. Now the request. Could you please check the status for me? Repeat. Could you please check the status for me? Now put it together, slowly. Hi, this is Julia. I'm calling about my delivery. It hasn't arrived yet. Could you please check the status for me? Repeat again. Smoother. Hi, this is Julia. I'm calling about my delivery. It hasn't arrived yet. Could you please check the status for me? Now your phone practice. Choose one topic, appointment, order, delivery, account, information, and say a full opening. Hi, this is Julia. I'm calling about it. Could you please and then say it twice? Now we practice phone clarification. Lines. Because sometimes you don't hear clearly. Repeat after me. Sorry, the line isn't very clear. Could you repeat that? Again, sorry, the line isn't very clear. Could you repeat that? Now another. Could you speak a little more slowly? Please, again. Could you speak a little more slowly? Please. Now another. Let me make sure I understood. You said, right. Repeat. Let me make sure I understood. You said, right. Now practice with a sample. Let me make sure I understood. You said it will arrive tomorrow. Right? Again. Let me make sure I understood. You said it will arrive tomorrow. Right? Now your version. Change the detail, time, day, price, location, and say it twice. Let me make sure I understood. You said, right. Now we practice polite closing lines for calls because endings matter. Repeat after me. Thank you. I really appreciate your help. Again, thank you. I really appreciate your help. Now another. Okay, that sounds good. Thanks again. Again. Okay, that sounds good. Thanks again. Now another. Great. I'll do that. Thank you. Have a nice day. Again, great. I'll do that. Thank you. Have a nice day. Now you're closing. Choose one and say it twice. Good. Now we train quick responses because sometimes you need to answer quickly. And this is where learners panic. So we will do a fast but calm drill, and you will answer with very short, safe phrases. I will give you a prompt, and you answer with one of these safe responses. Sure. No problem. Let me check. One moment. I think so. I'm not sure. It depends. Maybe. That sounds good. Repeat after me and keep the rhythm. Sure. One moment, again. Sure. One moment. Now, let me check. Again. Let me check. Now. I'm not sure, but I can find out. Again. I'm not sure, but I can find out. Now we do a quick response practice with daily prompts. Imagine someone says, "Can you help me?" You answer, "Sure." What do you need? Repeat, "Sure." What do you need? Now another, someone says, "Do you have time?" Maybe, "Give me a moment." Repeat, maybe, "Give me a moment." Now another, someone says, "Is this okay?" Yes, that looks good to me. Repeat, yes, that looks good to me. Now another, someone says, "Can we do it tomorrow?" That sounds good. Tomorrow works for me. Repeat, that sounds good. Tomorrow works for me. Now your turn. And I want you to practice answering quickly without searching for perfect words. Just choose a safe phrase and complete it. Prompt. Can you send it to me? Answer. Sure. I can send it to you. Say it twice. Prompt. Do you know the address? Answer. I'm not sure, but I can check. Say it twice. Prompt. Are you free this evening? Answer. It depends. What time? Say it twice. These tiny drills build speed, and speed builds confidence. Now we add one more powerful skill, stalling politely. When you need time, you can say, "Let me get back to you." I'll check and let you know. Can I confirm and reply later? Repeat after me, "Let me check, and I'll get back to you." Again, "Let me check, and I'll get back to you." Now another, "I'll confirm the details, and I'll let you know." Again, "I'll confirm the details, and I'll let you know." Now your version, choose one and say it twice. Good. Now we end this section with a realistic daily life problem story. because handling problems is also storytelling. Repeat after me and feel the calm. Yesterday, I ordered something, but there was a small issue. The order was not exactly what I expected, so I politely explained the problem and asked for a solution. In the end, it worked out, and I felt proud because I handled it in English. Say it again, slower. Yesterday, I ordered something, but there was a small issue. The order was not exactly what I expected. So I politely explained the problem and asked for a solution. In the end, it worked out, and I felt proud because I handled it in English. Now your story, change the details. Maybe it was an order, a delivery, a booking, a phone call, and say it twice. Yesterday, but there was a small issue. So in the end, I felt excellent. In the next section, we will train conversation flow even more. How to keep a conversation going with follow-up questions, how to show interest, how to react naturally, and how to sound more like a real speaker in daily life, using simple reaction phrases and natural listening responses. Let's continue. And now we will build conversation flow because fluency is not only speaking a lot, it is speaking in a way that keeps the conversation alive. And the secret to that is simple. You don't need long vocabulary. You need good follow-up questions, natural reactions, and active listening phrases. Many learners think, I can't continue because I don't know what to say. But most of the time, you can continue by doing one of these three things. 1. React. 2. Ask a follow-up question. 3. Share a small related detail. That's it. And when you repeat this pattern, you sound fluent and friendly. First, let's practice reaction phrases because reactions are like glue. They connect your speaking and they show you are present. Repeat after me, slowly. Oh, really? Again. Oh, really? Now another. That's interesting. Again. That's interesting. Now another. That makes sense. Again. That makes sense. Now another. I see what you mean. Again. I see what you mean. Now another. No way. Again. No way. Now another. Good for you. Again. Good for you. Now another. That sounds tough. Again. That sounds tough. Now another. That sounds amazing. Again. That sounds amazing. Now we practice reactions in short lines, because in real conversation, you often react with one short line. Then you ask a question. Here is a model. Repeat after me. That's interesting. How did that happen? Again, that's interesting. How did that happen? Now another, no way. What did you do next? Again, no way. What did you do next? Now another. That sounds tough. Are you okay now? Again, that sounds tough. Are you okay now? Now another. That sounds amazing. How was it? Again, that sounds amazing. How was it? Now your turn. Choose a reaction plus a question and say it twice. That's interesting. How? That makes sense? Why? I see what you mean. What choices? That sounds amazing. Where? Good. Now we move into follow-up questions because follow-up questions are the engine of conversation. Here are some strong follow-up questions, and you can use them in almost any topic. What happened? How was it? Why? How come? What do you mean? Can you tell me more? How did you feel? What did you do next? Did you like it? Was it difficult? Now repeat after me and keep them natural. Can you tell me more? Again, can you tell me more? Now, another, what do you mean exactly? Again, what do you mean exactly? Now, another, how did you feel about it? Again, how did you feel about it? Now, another, what did you do next? Again, what did you do next? Now we combine follow ups with daily life topics, and you will practice like a real conversation. Imagine someone says, I had a busy day. Your reaction and follow up could be, oh, really? What happened? Repeat after me. Oh, really? What happened? Again, oh, really? What happened? Now another, someone says, I tried a new restaurant. You can say, that sounds interesting. How was it? Repeat, that sounds interesting. How was it? Again, that sounds interesting. How was it? Now another, someone says, I'm thinking of changing my routine. You can say, that makes sense. What do you want to change? Repeat, that makes sense. What do you want to change? Again, that makes sense. What do you want to change? Now another, someone says, I'm learning something new. You can say, good for you. What are you learning? Repeat, good for you. What are you learning? Again, good for you. What are you learning? Now your turn. I will give you 5 simple statements, and you will respond with one reaction and one follow-up question. Speak out loud and keep it simple. Statement 1, I didn't sleep well. You respond. Statement 2, I bought something online. You respond. Statement 3, I'm going on a trip soon. You respond. Statement 4, I had a problem at work. You respond. Statement 5, I'm trying to eat healthier. You respond. For each one, use a reaction plus a question and say your response twice. Now we practice active listening phrases. These are short phrases you can say while the other person is speaking. They show attention, and they also help you feel part of the conversation. And this is fluency too, because it keeps your mouth moving. Repeat after me. Mm-hmm. Again. Mm-hmm. Now another. Right. Again. Right. Now another. I see. Again. I see. Now another. Got it. Again. Got it. Now another. Exactly. Again. Exactly. Now another. That's true. Again. That's true. Now another. Oh, okay. Again. Oh, okay. Now practice them inside short lines. Mm-hmm. I see. Repeat. Mm-hmm. I see. Now another. Right? That makes sense. Repeat. Right? That makes sense. Now another. Oh, okay. Got it. Repeat. Oh, okay. Got it. Now we build reaction plus follow-up plus small share, because this is the perfect flow. You react, you ask, then you share a small related detail, and that creates a natural conversation rhythm. Here is a model. Someone says, I started going to the gym. You say, oh, really? That's great. What made you start? Actually, I've been thinking about exercising more too. Repeat after me. Oh, really? That's great. What made you start? Actually, I've been thinking about exercising more too. Again, oh, really? That's great. What made you start? Actually, I've been thinking about exercising more too. Now another model. Someone says, I cook dinner at home. You say, nice. What did you make? Honestly, I like cooking simple meals at home too. Repeat. Nice. What did you make? Honestly, I like cooking simple meals at home too. Again, nice. What did you make? Honestly, I like cooking simple meals at home too. Now your turn. Choose a topic: food, routine, work, learning, shopping, and create your own reaction. Question plus small share. Reaction. Question. Small share, actually, honestly, say it twice. Now we train, keeping the conversation going with easy connectors, because sometimes you answer and the conversation stops, so you can extend with connectors like, and also, by the way, speaking of that, actually, the good thing is, the problem is, repeat after me. By the way, again. By the way, now another. Speaking of that, again. Speaking of that, now another. The good thing is, again. The good thing is, now another. The problem is, again. The problem is, now we put them in sentences. By the way, I wanted to ask you something. Repeat. By the way, I wanted to ask you something. Now another. Speaking of that, how was your weekend? Repeat. Speaking of that, how was your weekend? Now another. The good thing is, I have more time now. Repeat. The good thing is, I have more time now. Now another. The problem is, I'm a bit tired today. Repeat. The problem is, I'm a bit tired today. Now your turn. Choose one connector and make one sentence. Say it twice. By the way, speaking of that, the good thing is, the problem is. Now, we practice showing interest, because when you show interest, the other person speaks more, and that helps the conversation feel easy. Here are some interest phrases. That's nice to hear. I'm glad to hear that. That must be exciting. That must be frustrating. How did it go? What was that like? Repeat after me. That must be exciting. Again. That must be exciting. Now another. That must be frustrating. Again. That must be frustrating. Now another. What was that like? Again, what was that like? Now practice with daily statements. Someone says, I got a new job. You say, that must be exciting. How did it go? Repeat. That must be exciting. How did it go? Again, that must be exciting. How did it go? Someone says, my delivery was delayed. You say, that must be frustrating. Did you solve it? Repeat. That must be frustrating. Did you solve it? Again, that must be frustrating. Did you solve it? Someone says, I tried something new. You say, what was that like? Did you enjoy it? Repeat. What was that like? Did you enjoy it? Again, what was that like? Did you enjoy it? Now your turn. Create 3 interest responses. Choose any 3 daily life statements and respond with interest and a follow-up. Say each response twice. Now we add small talk topics, because small talk is common, weather, weekends, food, daily routine, and you can sound fluent with very simple patterns. Let's practice weather small talk. Repeat after me. It's been really hot lately. Again, it's been really hot lately. Now another. It's a nice day today. Again, it's a nice day today. Now another. It looks like it might rain. Again, It looks like it might rain. Now add a follow-up question. It's a nice day today. Have you been outside? Repeat. It's a nice day today. Have you been outside? Again. It's a nice day today. Have you been outside? Now weekend small talk. Repeat after me. How was your weekend? Again. How was your weekend? Answer model. It was pretty relaxing. I mostly stayed home and I caught up on a few things. Repeat. It was pretty relaxing. I mostly stayed home and I caught up on a few things. Again, it was pretty relaxing. I mostly stayed home and I caught up on a few things. Now your weekend answer. Use three short waves. It was and koken. I mostly hoken and I say it twice. Now we end this section with a complete conversation flow drill, and you will practice it like a loop, because loops build automatic speech. Here is the loop: react, ask, share, ask back. Model: someone says, I'm trying to improve my English. You say, oh, really? That's great. What are you doing to practice? Actually, I'm practicing speaking every day. What about you? Do you practice daily too? Repeat after me. Oh, really? That's great. What are you doing to practice? Actually, I'm practicing speaking every day. What about you? Do you practice daily too? Again, oh, really? That's great. What are you doing to practice? Actually, I'm practicing speaking every day. What about you? Do you practice daily too? Now your version: choose a topic: exercise, food, routine, work, shopping, and build the loop: reaction, it's a chat, question, small share, actually, honestly, ask back. What about you? Say it twice. Excellent. This is real conversation fluency. You are not searching for perfect grammar. You are using patterns, and patterns become automatic. In the next section, we will focus on sounding more fluent in tone and rhythm, using natural sentence stress, linking words, and speaking in smooth chunks. And we will also train common daily phrases that native speakers use constantly, so your English feels more natural while still being simple and clear. Let's continue. And now we will focus on sounding more fluent, not by using big words, but by improving rhythm, smooth chunking, and natural daily phrases, because many learners have good grammar, but they still sound hesitant or robotic. And usually the reason is not the words, it is the music of the sentence. So today, we train three things. First, rhythm and stress. Second, linking and smooth transitions. Third, natural daily phrases that create a real conversational tone. Let's begin with rhythm. English has a strong stress rhythm. Some words are strong, some words are soft. And when you stress the strong words, your speech sounds more natural. Strong words are usually nouns, main verbs, adjectives, important adverbs. Soft words are usually the a, to, of, for, and, but, is, are, was, were. We won't talk about it too much. We will just practice it, because practice is how you learn rhythm. Repeat after me and feel the strong words. I really need to finish my work today. Again, I really need to finish my work today. Now another. I didn't sleep well, so I feel tired. Again, I didn't sleep well, so I feel tired. Now another. I want to improve my English. Step by step. Again. I want to improve my English. Step by step. Now your turn. Make one sentence with 2 or 3 strong words. Keep it simple and say it twice. Today, I feel, I want to. Good. Now we train chunking for sound. Chunking means you speak in groups of words, not one word at a time. And when you speak in chunks, you sound calm and fluent. Here are common chunk frames. Repeat after me. As far as I know, again, as far as I know, now another, to be honest, again, to be honest, now another, in general, again, in general, now another, that's why, again, that's why. Now we put these chunks into daily sentences. To be honest, I'm a bit tired today. Repeat. To be honest, I'm a bit tired today. Again. To be honest, I'm a bit tired today. Now another. At the moment, I'm just trying to stay focused. Repeat. At the moment, I'm just trying to stay focused. Again. At the moment, I'm just trying to stay focused. Now another. In general, I like to keep things simple. Repeat. In general, I like to keep things simple. Again, in general, I like to keep things simple. Now your turn. Choose one chunk and create one sentence. Say it twice. To be honest. At the moment. In general. As far as I know. That's why. Good. Now we train linking. Linking means your words connect smoothly, and you don't stop after every word. You connect small words to the next word, and this creates flow. We can practice linking with very simple sentences, and the goal is not to speak fast. The goal is to speak smoothly, like one ribbon, not like separate blocks. Repeat after me and connect the words. I want to go out later. Again, I want to go out later. Now another. I gotta get going soon. Again, I gotta get going soon. Now another. Kinda tired today. Again, kinda tired today. Now another. Sorta busy right now. Again, sorta busy right now. These are very common casual reductions, and you don't have to use them all the time, but understanding them and practicing them helps your listening, and it helps your mouth feel more natural. Now we use them inside full daily life answers. I'm kinda tired today, so I'm taking it easy. Repeat, I'm kinda tired today, so I'm taking it easy. Again, I'm kinda tired today, so I'm taking it easy. Now another, I gotta get going soon. But I'll text you later. Repeat. I gotta get going soon, brain. But I'll text you later. Again. I gotta get going soon, Britis. But I'll text you later. Now your turn. Choose one and say your own sentence twice. I'm kinda. So, I gotta. But I wanna later. Now we train high-frequency daily phrases, phrases that native speakers use constantly. And when you use them, you sound more natural and you also speak faster because the phrase comes out as one unit. Repeat after me and keep it calm. That works for me. Again, that works for me. Now another. That sounds good. Again, that sounds good. Now another. No worries. Again, no worries. Now another. I'm good. Thanks. Again, I'm good. Thanks. Now another. I'll be right back. Again, I'll be right back. Now another. I'm just about to. Again, I'm just about to. Now another. I'm not really in the mood. Again, I'm not really in the mood. Now another, I'll think about it. Again, I'll think about it. Now another, let's do it. Again, let's do it. Now we put them in daily situations and you repeat, then you change one detail. Situation, making plans. That sounds good. What time? Repeat. That sounds good. What time? Again. That sounds good. What time? Now your version. That sounds good. What time? Say it twice. Situation. Someone thanks you. No worries. Happy to help. Repeat. No worries. Happy to help. Again. No worries. Happy to help. Now your version. No worries. Say it twice. Situation. You want to leave for a moment. I'll be right back. Repeat. I'll be right back. Again. I'll be right back. Now your version, add a reason. I'll be right back. I just need to say it twice. Situation, you don't want to do something, but you want to sound polite. I'm not really in the mood. Maybe another time. Repeat, I'm not really in the mood. Maybe another time. Again, I'm not really in the mood. Maybe another time. Now your version. I'm not really in the mood because say it twice. Now we train natural transitions because transitions make your speaking smooth instead of sudden stops. Useful transitions are. So, anyway, actually, by the way, to be honest, the thing is, the truth is, on the other hand, repeat after me. Anyway, again, anyway. Now another, the thing is, again, the thing is, now another, to be fair, again, to be fair. Now we put them in sentences. Anyway, I just wanted to check in. Repeat. Anyway, I just wanted to check in. Again, anyway, I just wanted to check in. Now another, the thing is, I'm a bit busy today. Repeat. The thing is, I'm a bit busy today. Again. The thing is, I'm a bit busy today. Now another, or to be fair, it was my mistake. Repeat. To be fair, it was my mistake. Again. To be fair, it was my mistake. Now your turn. Choose one transition and create one sentence. Say it twice. Anyway. The thing is, to be fair, now we train sounding confident with simple emphasis because you can sound fluent even with easy words. If your voice shows confidence, and confidence comes from firm, simple phrases, repeat after me, I'm sure it'll be fine. Again, I'm sure it'll be fine. Now another, I'll handle it. Again, I'll handle it. Now another, I can take care of it. Again, I can take care of it. Now another, I'll figure it out. Again, and I'll figure it out. Now your turn. Choose one and say it twice. Good. Now we will do a smooth speech drill. You will repeat a short paragraph, and the goal is to sound like you are talking, not reading. So keep your voice gentle, connect words, and pause naturally. Repeat after me. So, today has been pretty busy, but it's okay. I'm just focusing on one thing at a time, and I'm trying not to rush. To be honest, I feel a bit tired, but I'm proud that I'm still practicing. Anyway, I'll take a break soon, and then I'll continue. Now, repeat again, smoother. So, today has been pretty busy, but it's okay. I'm just focusing on one thing at a time, and I'm trying not to rush, to be honest. I feel a bit tired, but I'm proud that I'm still practicing. Anyway, I'll take a break soon, and then I'll continue. Now, your version. Speak a similar paragraph about your day. Use these phrases. So, to be honest, anyway, at the moment, and make it 5 or 6 short waves. Say it twice. Now, we practice a very common daily conversation style, quick check-in messages, because in real life, we often speak like we are sending a message. Short, friendly, simple. Repeat after me. Hey, just checking in. How are you doing? Again, hey, just checking in. How are you doing? Now another. Just wanted to say, I hope you're doing well. Again, just wanted to say, I hope you're doing well. Now another, let me know when you're free. Again, let me know when you're free. Now your turn. Create one check-in line. Say it twice. Now we end this section with a daily phrase practice that makes you sound natural immediately because these phrases are everywhere. Repeat after me. It's up to you. Again. Or it's up to you. Now another tours, I'm fine with that. Again, I'm fine with that. Now another, I'm not sure yet. Again, I'm not sure yet. Now another, I'll let you know. Again, I'll let you know. Now another, I'm on it. Again, I'm on it. Now put them into daily lines. It's up to you. Whatever works best. Repeat, it's up to you. Whatever works best. Again, it's up to you. Whatever works best. Now another, I'm fine with that. No problem. Repeat, I'm fine with that. No problem. Again, I'm fine with that. No problem. Now your version. Choose 2 of these phrases and make 2 sentences. Say each sentence twice. Excellent. Your English is starting to sound smoother, not because of difficult grammar, but because you are using natural rhythm, natural chunks, and natural phrases. In the next section, we will train fluency under pressure, how to speak when you are nervous, how to handle silence, how to recover when you forget words, and how to practice speaking endurance so you can talk longer without getting tired. Let's continue. And now we will train fluency under pressure because you can practice at home and feel fine. But in real life, your heart beats faster, your mind goes blank, and suddenly you forget simple words. This is normal, and it does not mean your English is bad. It means your nervous system is active. So your goal is not to never feel nervous. Your goal is to speak anyway, calmly, with a system, and with recovery skills. In this section, we build 4 pressure skills. 1. Calm starts. 2. Handling silence. 3. Recovering when you forget words. 4. Speaking endurance. First, calm starts because the beginning of your sentence decides everything. If you start fast and tight, you feel pressure. If you start slow and soft, your body relaxes. So we will practice soft starters again. But now, with a pressure situation mindset, repeat after me, slowly. Well, let me think for a second. Again. Well, let me think for a second. Now another. That's a good question. Again. That's a good question. Now another. Okay, so here's what I think. Again. Okay, so here's what I think. Now another. Let me put it this way. Again. Let me put it this way. These lines are powerful because when you say them, You are already speaking, and once you are speaking, you have momentum. Now we practice calm starts with common questions, and you repeat, then you make your own question. What do you do? Model answer. Okay, so I do a few different things. But these days, I'm focused on my main work. I usually stay busy during the week, and I try to keep a simple routine. Repeat after me slowly. Okay, so I do a few different things, but these days I'm focused on my main work. Again, okay, so I do a few different things, but these days I'm focused on my main work. Now add the rest. I usually stay busy during the week, and I try to keep a simple routine. Repeat. I usually stay busy during the week, and I try to keep a simple routine. Now say the whole answer. Okay, so I do a few different things, but these days I'm focused on my main work. I usually stay busy during the week, and I try to keep a simple routine. Now your version, you can keep it general. You don't need detail. You can say, I work, I study, I'm learning, I'm working on my goals. And that is enough. Say your answer twice. With a calm start, okay, so I and now we move to handling silence. Because silence is not an enemy. Silence is a tool. Fluent speakers pause, they breathe, they think, and then they continue. But learners often panic in silence, and that panic stops fluency. So we train a new rule. Silence is okay, but we fill silence with a small phrase. Here are strong silence handling phrases. Repeat after me. Let me think. Again, let me think. Now another. 1 second. Again, 1 second. Now another. How can I explain this? Again, how can I explain this? Now another. What I mean is, again. What I mean is. Now practice using them with a pause, and do not feel shy about the pause. The pause is part of fluency. Repeat after me and copy the pauses. Let me think. Okay, I'd say it's a good idea. Again, let me think. Okay, I'd say it's a good idea. Now another 1 second. I'm not sure, but I think so. Again, 1 second. I'm not sure, but I think so. Now your turn. Choose a phrase, pause, then continue with any simple sentence, and do it twice. Let me think. 1 second. How can I explain this? What I mean is. Good. Now we move to recovering when you forget words, because forgetting words is normal, and fluency means you can continue without the exact word. There are 5 recovery moves, and we will practice them with easy examples. Recovery move 1, use a simpler word. Recovery move 2, describe it. Recovery move 3, give an example. Recovery move 4, say the opposite. Recovery move 5, skip it and continue. Let's practice. Imagine you forget the word schedule. You can say my plan for the day, or my timetable, or my routine. Repeat after me. I mean my plan for the day. Again, I mean my plan for the day. Now imagine you forget ingredient. You can say the things you need to cook. Repeat. The things you need to cook. Again, the things you need to cook. Now imagine you forget reservation. You can say a table booking, or I booked a table. Repeat, I booked a table. Again, I booked a table. Now imagine you forget recommend. You can say suggest or tell me a good one. Repeat. Can you suggest a good one? Again, can you suggest a good one? Now the most powerful recovery line in the world, and I want you to learn it. It saves you every time. Repeat after me. I don't know the exact word, but I mean Nars. Again, I don't know the exact word, but I mean Arntan. Now we fill it. I don't know the exact word, but I mean the paper you get after you pay. Repeat. I don't know the exact word, but I mean the paper you get after you pay. Again, I don't know the exact word, but I mean the paper you get after you pay. Now your turn. Choose any object or idea and practice this recovery line. I don't know the exact word, but I mean and teens. Say it twice. Now we practice skipping and continuing because sometimes you don't need the word. You can move forward. Repeat after me. I forgot the word, but it's okay. I'll explain it another way. Again, I forgot the word, but it's okay. I'll explain it another way. Now I can't remember the word right now, but the thing that, again, I can't remember the word right now, but the thing that now your version pick something. I can't remember the word right now, but the thing that say it twice. Now we move to speaking endurance because fluency also means you can speak longer. 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes without feeling tired or stuck. And endurance is trained the same way as physical endurance. You start small and you repeat. We will do endurance training with 3 levels. Level 1, 30 seconds. Level 2, 60 seconds. Level 3, 90 seconds. And you will use a simple structure to keep going. Structure, present, past, future, feeling. Present, what is happening now? Past, what happened recently? Future, what you plan next? Feeling, how you feel about it. Let's practice together with a daily topic. Today, model talk. Right now, I'm practicing English and I'm trying to speak calmly. Recently, I've been focusing on short sentences in daily practice. Later, I'm going to review a few phrases and use them in my day. And honestly, I feel proud because I'm showing up and practicing. Now repeat after me in waves. Right now, I'm practicing English and I'm trying to speak calmly. Repeat, right now, I'm practicing English and I'm trying to speak calmly. Next, recently, I've been focusing on short sentences and daily practice. Repeat, recently, I've been focusing on short sentences and daily practice. Next, later, I'm going to review a few phrases and use them in my day. Repeat, later, I'm going to review a few phrases and use them in my day. Next, honestly, I feel proud because I'm showing up and practicing. Repeat, honestly, I feel proud because I'm showing up and practicing. Now say the whole talk slowly. Right now, I'm practicing English and I'm trying to speak calmly. Recently, I've been focusing on short sentences and daily practice. Later, I'm going to review a few phrases and use them in my day. And honestly, I feel proud because I'm showing up and practicing. Now your endurance talk, and you will say it twice. First slowly, then smoother. Right now, I'm to. Recently, I've sent pulse. Later, I'm going to. Honestly, I feel because say it, then repeat. Now we do a pressure simulation Because in real life, pressure happens when someone asks you a question suddenly, so we will practice quick answers with calm starts. I will give you a question, and you answer using this frame, well or plus a direct answer, plus one detail. Question: do you like your routine? Answer model: well, yes, I like it. It keeps me organized, and it helps me feel calm. Repeat: well, yes, I like it. It keeps me organized, and it helps me feel calm. Again: well, yes, I like it. It keeps me organized, and it helps me feel calm. Now your turn. Question: are you busy today? You answer. Question: what are you doing later? You answer. Question: how was your weekend? You answer. Question: do you want to go out? You answer. For each question, use well or then answer, then add one detail and say each answer twice. Now we practice something extremely important: confidence repair. Sometimes you start speaking and you feel your confidence drop and you want to stop, but you can repair confidence with small internal phrases and small external phrases. Internal phrase: it's okay, keep going. External phrase: let me say that again. Repeat after me: it's okay, keep going. Again: it's okay, keep going. Now, let me say that again. Again, let me say that again. Now use it in a line. Let me say that again. I mean, it was busy, but it was fine. Repeat. Let me say that again. I mean, it was busy, but it was fine. Again. Let me say that again. I mean, it was busy, but it was fine. Now your version. Correct yourself and continue. Say it twice. Let me say that again. Excellent. Now we end this section with a powerful truth. Pressure fluency is not about having more words. It is about having more tools, soft starts, calm pauses, recovery lines, and endurance structure. And when you practice these tools, your fluency becomes stable. In the next section, we will bring everything together with a long set of daily life speaking practice. Describing your day, talking about feelings, planning, problem solving, and speaking in smooth chunks. And we will also end with a complete daily routine you can use as a fluency plan. Now we bring everything together, and I want you to feel calm here because you already have the tools, you already have the patterns, and now we will use them in longer daily life speaking practice. So your mouth learns endurance, your brain learns flow, and your confidence becomes steady. First, take a slow breath and remind yourself, I can speak in short waves, I can pause and continue, I can explain things in a different way, I can keep going. Repeat after me, slowly. I can pause and I can continue. I can speak simply and still sound fluent. I can keep going, even if I forget a word. Say it again, since a little smoother. I can pause and I can continue. I can speak simply and still sound fluent. I can keep going, even if I forget a word. Now we will do a full daily life speaking loop. And this loop is designed to train real fluency. It has 4 parts: describe, react, plan, reflect, and you will repeat after me. Then you will do your own version. Listen to my model first. Today has been a normal day. I started the day a little slowly, but once I got moving, I felt more focused. I handled a few tasks and I tried to stay organized. Honestly, I'm not trying to do everything perfectly. I'm just trying to move forward. And that's why I'm practicing English right now, because I want calm fluency, not stressful fluency. Now repeat after me. In waves, today has been a normal day. Again, today has been a normal day. Next wave, I started the day a little slowly, but once I got moving, I felt more focused. Repeat. I started the day a little slowly, but once I got moving, I felt more focused. Next wave, I handled a few tasks and I tried to stay organized. Repeat. I handled a few tasks and I tried to stay organized. Next wave, honestly, I'm not trying to do everything perfectly. I'm just trying to move forward. Ooh. Repeat. That honestly, I'm not trying to do everything perfectly. I'm just trying to move forward. Final wave. And that's why I'm practicing English right now, because I want calm fluency, not stressful fluency. Repeat. And that's why I'm practicing English right now, because I want calm fluency, not stressful fluency. Now your version, say it in your own words, keep it simple, and speak in short waves. Today has been Rutius. I started the day, but Utius. I handled honestly. That's why I'm practicing English, because say it once, then repeat it again, smoother. Now we practice talking about feelings, because this is a real-life fluency skill, and many learners only know a few feeling words: happy, sad, tired, but real conversation needs gentle feeling language. And you can do it with simple patterns. Repeat after me. Lately, I've been feeling a bit overwhelmed. Again, lately, I've been feeling a bit overwhelmed. Now, another, recently, I've been feeling more confident. Little by little. Again, recently, I've been feeling more confident. Little by little. Now, another. To be honest, I feel a bit nervous sometimes, but I keep practicing. Again, to be honest, I feel a bit nervous sometimes, but I keep practicing. Now we use the feeling formula. Feeling plus reason plus small action. Repeat after me. I feel a bit tired because I didn't rest well, so I'm taking it easy today. Again, I feel a bit tired because I didn't rest well, so I'm taking it easy today. Now your turn. Choose a feeling. Tired, stressed, calm, excited, proud, worried, and complete the formula. Say it twice. I feel. Because. So. Good. Now we practice daily. Planning. Because planning language is very common, and it helps you speak smoothly about your future. Even in simple English. Repeat after me. Later today, I'm going to take care of a few things. Again, later today, I'm going to take care of a few things. Now another. This evening, I'm planning to relax and then practice a little more. Again. This evening, I'm planning to relax and then practice a little more. Now another. Tomorrow, I'll try to be more organized and start earlier. Again, tomorrow. I'll try to be more organized and start earlier. Now we use a simple planning structure: plan, reason, and one extra detail. Repeat after me. Later, I'm going to go to the store because I need a few things, and I want to get it done early. Again, later, I'm going to go to the store because I need a few things, and I want to get it done early. Now, your version. Choose your plan and speak it twice. Later, I'm going to, because, and excellent. Now we do a long conversation practice. And remember, you are not acting with different voices. You are simply practicing lines that match real life. You will repeat them, and then you will switch small details. We start with a friendly check-in. Repeat after me. Hey, how's it going? Again. Hey, how's it going? Now answer. Pretty good. Just taking it easy. How about you? Again. Pretty good. Just taking it easy. How about you? Now continue the flow. Oh, really? What have you been up to lately? Repeat. Oh, really? What have you been up to lately? Now answer with a calm, longer reply. Well, lately I've been busy, but I'm trying to stay consistent. For example, I'm practicing my English a little every day, and honestly, it feels good to see progress. Repeat after me, slowly. Well, lately I've been busy, but I'm trying to stay consistent. Repeat. Well, lately I've been busy, but I'm trying to stay consistent. Next, for example, I'm practicing my English a little every day. Repeat. For example, I'm practicing my English a little every day. Next, and honestly, it feels good to see progress. Repeat. And honestly, it feels good to see progress. Now say the full reply. Well, lately I've been busy, but I'm trying to stay consistent. For example, I'm practicing my English a little every day, and honestly, it feels good to see progress. Now your version, change the topic, maybe exercise, work, routine, food, and keep the same pattern. Say it twice. Well, lately I've been, but been. For example, honestly, now we practice a small problem situation because real fluency means you can stay calm when something is not perfect. Repeat after me. Sorry, I think there's a small issue. Again. Sorry, I think there's a small issue. Now add detail. Sorry, I think there's a small issue. I ordered this, but it's different. Repeat. Sorry, I think there's a small issue. I ordered this, but it's different. Now add the request. Could you please check it for me? Repeat. Could you please check it for me? Now put it together. Sorry, I think there's a small issue. I ordered this, but it's different. Could you please check it for me? Repeat again. Smoother. Sorry, I think there's a small issue. I ordered this, but it's different. Could you please check it for me? Now your version. Change the item and say it twice. Sorry, I think there's a small issue. I ordered a seat, but is. Could you please? Good. Now we do the most important fluency finish exercise, the daily fluency plan. And this is the plan you can repeat every day for real results. And it is short enough to do, even on busy days. First, 1 minute, warm up your mouth. Repeat one simple sentence 10 times. And each time, speak a little smoother, not faster, smoother. Repeat after me. And you can reuse this sentence every day. I'm practicing my English today. Again. I'm practicing my English today. Again. I'm practicing my English today. Now imagine you repeat it several more times. Softly. Second. 2 minutes. 3-sentence daily recap. Repeat after me. Today I handled a few things. I stayed busy, but I kept going. Now I want to relax and take it easy. Say it again, smoother. Today I handled a few things. I stayed busy, but I kept going. Now I want to relax and take it easy. Now your own three sentences and repeat them twice. Third, 2 minutes, 1 minute story, using the simple story frame, time, what happened, result, feeling, closing. Repeat after me. Today, something small happened. I had to solve a little problem, but I stayed calm. In the end, it worked out, and I felt proud because I handled it. Say it again. Today, something small happened. I had to solve a little problem, but I stayed calm. In the end, it worked out, and I felt proud because I handled it. Now your story, and repeat it twice. Fourth, 2 minutes, conversation flow training, reaction plus follow-up question. Repeat after me. That's interesting. How did that happen? Again, that's interesting. How did that happen? Now another, oh really? What did you do next? Again, oh really? What did you do next? Now your 2 lines and repeat them. Fifth, 1 minute recovery practice. Because recovery is real fluency, repeat after me. I don't know the exact word, but I mean, again, I don't know the exact word, but I mean, now fill it with anything and say it twice, and that's it. A short daily plan, but powerful because it trains the same core muscles every day, starting, continuing, recovering, and finishing. Now I want you to do one final full fluency paragraph with me, and I want you to sound calm, natural, and steady. Repeat after me. Well, today I practiced my English, and I tried to speak in short waves. I used simple phrases, and I didn't worry about perfection. If I needed time, I used a calm starter. And if I forgot a word, I explained it another way. Honestly, I feel proud because I'm building a real habit, and little by little, my fluency is improving. Now say it again, smoother. Well, today I practiced my English, and I tried to speak in short waves. I used simple phrases, and I didn't worry about perfection. If I needed time, I used a calm starter, and if I forgot a word, I explained it another way. Honestly, I feel proud because I'm building a real habit, and little by little, my fluency is improving. Now your final paragraph, use this frame and speak it twice. Well, today I tried to, if I needed time, if I forgot a word, I honestly, I feel because take a breath and remember fluency is built by repetition, calm repetition, daily repetition, not by pressure, not by fear, not by waiting for the perfect moment. Your perfect moment is your next small practice. Thank you for practicing with me today. If you want more slow and clear speaking practice, keep coming back, keep repeating, and keep using these simple patterns in daily life. And if this masterclass helped you, you can support the channel by liking the video, subscribing, and sharing it with someone who is learning English too. And now, take a deep breath, smile a little, and tell yourself, I'm getting better every day.